You upped the range, obviously, from the original estimates, but even with today's gain, I just wonder, and we've talked a lot about IPO pricing as the window's been so open, do you think you left some stuff on the table?
We're excited about the day. This is really about the long term for us. We want to be able to commit to our 40,000 customers that we would be here to innovate for them for the long haul, and going public is part of that journey. We are a company that is cash flow positive, and so therefore, we are able to pay our bills with our own operations, and so we're very pleased with the opening.
Dean, it's John Fort. Good morning. Congratulations. It's interesting to me that you guys started months after Apple opened up its first retail stores, which ended up really wiping out a lot of independent, third-party Apple retailers. But you guys have grown. Now, Apple for a while was trying to build out an enterprise sales business out of its stores, which I imagine would have been a threat to you. But what happened to that?
Well, first of all, from a sales perspective, we sell our software. We are not a reseller of Apple hardware. So any channel that puts Apple hardware into the enterprise is a friend of ours. We are the standard in Apple Enterprise Management, which means we offer the subscription software services that allow users to connect to their enterprise resources, protect their Apple, and also manage their ecosystem.
But I imagine they would have come for that next, is my point.
Apple is maniacally focused on the experience that individuals have with their technology. Apple focuses on the person. We focus on the people. Everything that Apple builds, we think about deploying it to hundreds, thousands, and millions of individuals.
Dean, Julia Borston here. Congrats on the IPO. Can you give us a sense of how much your business has been impacted by COVID and the stay-at-home, work-from-home trend as you serve those enterprise customers?
Certainly. Obviously, internally, we sent all of our own employees home, and because we are a serverless environment, we're a tech environment, we all carry excellent Apple equipment, we were able to go home and work for the last 4 months and not skip a beat. We are in the fortunate position where we're able to help a lot of organizations through this. Specifically, we've been able to help enterprises send their workforce home with equipment that IT never has to touch, but yet employees are empowered with. We've been able to help schools send students home where teachers still have control of that classroom virtually as if the students were 10 feet away as opposed to 10 miles away. And we've been able to help hospitals connect caregivers to patients through technology that increases the quality of care while keeping the care providers safe.
Hey, Dean, some of us are old enough to remember a time where the words Apple and enterprise didn't always match, except for maybe education, as you point out. That seemed to change back in the days of the iPad and became more of an industrial tool. But I wonder what inning do you think Apple thinks we're in on that front? Or maybe what inning you think we're in?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, again, yes, I'm old enough to remember that at one time in our history, we used at home what we were issued at work. Today, people want to use at work what they love in their home. The phrase for that is the consumerization of technology. And the consumerization of technology is all about, being as productive with your technology and having the same kind of experience at work that you enjoy in your personal life. And I actually think, believe it or not, that we're still early on. I think we're in the first half, at the very least, of this game. And there is a lot of movement with Apple moving into the enterprise space. And I think that this workforce that is going home right now that they have a taste of it, some are rather liking it. And frankly, I think that's going to move the consumerization of technology forward faster.
Finally, you say that expanding your global presence is a high priority for you right now. In what way do you expect to do that, given the times that we're in?
Yeah, about 25% of our revenues come from outside of the U.S. now, and we're growing even faster outside of the U.S. than we are inside the U.S. And because we're able to provide all of our software and support and services in a remote fashion, we've got an excellent go-to-market channel in every geography around the world, very efficient, including customers simply being able to go to a website, provision their credentials on their own, and just get started.